by Kellyalley, Culture, Purity and Pollution in the Ganges River Basin. Actually, Kellyalley is alumni professor of anthropology at Auburn University. She has been very active in exploring Hindu interpretation of the sacred water of Ganges River in the light of current environmental problems, and also with a lawyer, Mehta, she had made a project to facilitate professional exchange between environmental lawyers, scientists, and NGOs to solve the pollution problem in India. Yes, the chair is yours, please.
Thank you very much. Thank you to the hosts and to everyone for coming out this morning to listen to our talks. I'm particularly happy to share the stage with others who are very concerned about the integration of religious or lifeway or human interconnections with rivers and scientific approaches. I think for many people who are scientists, they understand that some of the things that motivate them have to come from very heartfelt values and beliefs, and in some cases even religious sentiment. So when I talk about Hindu approaches and understandings of the river Ganga, better known in the world as the Ganges River, today, I'm also going to assume that you might find some parallels with scientific understandings of water and rivers in particular. I'm an anthropologist, so I'm not a Hindu by birth, and I had to, when I went into this project, sort of grapple with some of my preconceptions as an American, you know, especially the notion of pollution, which is very strong in scientific interpretations of the impact of wastewater on rivers today and all of that. I did most of my work in Benares, also known as Varanasi. It is a river that is about halfway across the Ganga River. It's a sacred city about halfway across Ganga's traverse in northern India. Most pilgrims want to come to the Ganga and to Benares at least once in their life to take a dip in the river, to wash away sins, and to worship the beauty and the integrity of the goddess Ganga. There are many access points to the river, and one of the key functions, if you want to think of it in an anthropological sense, of a religious approach to the river is that it maintains an open access to waters. The sacred value of the river in and of itself means open access to all, for everyone, not contained, not drained, not privatized. And Benares is a living example of that. There are over 105 ghats, or flights of steps, that lead down to the river and provide that open access for bathers. The one where I worked is called Dashashwamedh Ghat. It's one of the most important bathing spots for Hindu pilgrims and also for residents of Benares. I was very interested in local meanings of the river, so I interviewed pilgrim priests, people who work along the river as boatmen or guides. There are also women who in some instances are able to work as priests, shopkeepers, and those that sit along the bank worshiping her. The river is a great river. It covers, or it drains about 1 million square kilometers across northern India, Nepal, and Bangladesh. Yet people in Benares really consider that the river needs to be unobstructed in order for one to take a purifying dip, and that's been an important aspect elaborated in Hindu scriptures over 1,000 years. The river is dammed at the upper reaches in Hardwar and Rishikesh, and also along the stretch in various locations. It's used obviously for irrigation and drinking water purposes.